At first glance, it may seem that Grace Kelly lived a charmed life filled with beauty, fame, and wealth. Yet, behind the glamorous facade lay a troubling reality that few knew about. While the world celebrated her fairy tale romance with Prince Rainier of Monaco, Grace was grappling with personal struggles that would ultimately lead to her financial downfall and tragic end. In the days leading up to her untimely death, it became painfully clear that the once affluent actress was left with barely enough money to sustain herself. This shocking revelation raises questions about the true circumstances surrounding her life and death. What hidden pressures did she face as a royal? Did the expectations of her new life contribute to her decline? As Prince Rainier finally opens up about the secrets of their life together, we delve into the darker aspects of Grace Kelly's existence, exploring the emotional and financial turmoil that plagued her in her final years. Despite her public image of beauty, fame, and wealth, Grace Kelly's life was marked by dark secrets, leading to her eventual financial downfall and untimely death. Grace Patricia Kelly was born on November 12, 1929, into a wealthy and prominent family in Philadelphia. Her father, John B. Kelly Sr., was an Olympic gold medalist and a successful businessman, while her mother, Margaret Major, was a coach and civic leader. Growing up in such an accomplished family, Grace was expected to achieve great things. She pursued acting and quickly rose to fame in Hollywood, starring in classic films like Rear Window and To Catch a Thief. However, behind the glamorous facade, Grace faced personal struggles. The pressures of fame and the expectations placed upon her took a toll on her mental health. Her marriage to Prince Rainier III of Monaco brought her both joy and challenges as she had to adapt to royal life and the scrutiny that came with it. Despite her success, Grace's life was not without hardship. Financial difficulties plagued her later years, and she faced the reality of her choices. Tragically, her life was cut short when she died in a car accident on September 14, 1982. The contrast between her public persona and private struggles paints a complex picture of a woman who, despite her achievements, faced significant challenges. From a young age, Grace Kelly displayed a remarkable talent for acting. She participated in school plays, showcasing her skills and passion for the craft. However, her strict Catholic upbringing posed challenges. Her father, a successful athlete and a man of strong principles, disapproved of her ambitions in acting. Despite this disapproval, Grace remained determined to pursue her dreams. In 1947, she took a significant step in her journey by signing with the Walter Thornton Model Agency. This marked the beginning of her modeling career, which would eventually lead her to fame. Through modeling, Grace gained exposure and experience, which opened doors for her in the entertainment industry. Her beauty and poise caught the attention of casting directors, leading to her breakthrough in television and film. Grace Kelly's early talent and ambitions laid the foundation for her illustrious career, transforming her from a young girl with dreams into a celebrated actress and an iconic figure in Hollywood. Grace Kelly's career gained momentum through her determination and resilience, leading to significant roles in films like High Noon and collaborations with Alfred Hitchcock, establishing her as a leading Hollywood actress. Her journey began with a strong desire to act, which she pursued with great passion. After studying at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, she quickly caught the attention of casting directors. Her breakthrough came with the film High Noon, where she played the role of a strong and supportive wife, showcasing her talent and charm. This performance opened doors for her, leading to a series of notable roles. Working with Alfred Hitchcock, she starred in films such as Dial M for Murder and Rear Window. These collaborations highlighted her ability to portray complex characters, often caught in suspenseful situations. Hitchcock recognized her unique blend of beauty and talent, making her a favorite in his films. Grace's on-screen presence captivated audiences, and her performances earned her critical acclaim. She became a symbol of elegance and sophistication in Hollywood, and her resilience in the face of challenges only added to her allure. Her dedication to her craft and her ability to connect with viewers solidified her status as one of the leading actresses of her time. As her fame grew, so did her influence in the film industry. Grace Kelly's rise to stardom was not just about her talent. It was also about her determination to succeed in a competitive environment. She became a role model for aspiring actresses, proving that hard work and perseverance could lead to great achievements. Her legacy continues to inspire many, and her films remain classics that showcase her remarkable talent. Grace Kelly's journey from a determined young actress to a Hollywood icon is a testament to her resilience and passion for acting. Despite facing criticism and rumors, Grace Kelly continued to build her career, earning public acclaim and awards for her performances, including her role in The Country Girl. Her talent shone brightly in Hollywood, where she became a beloved figure. However, the pressures of fame and the scrutiny of the public eye were constant challenges. Grace's resilience allowed her to navigate these difficulties, and she remained focused on her craft, earning respect and admiration from both audiences and critics alike. Her journey from Hollywood to royalty began at the Cannes Film Festival in 1955, a pivotal moment in her life. It was there that she met Prince Rainier III of Monaco. Their meeting sparked a whirlwind romance that captivated the world. The couple's love story unfolded in the spotlight, filled with excitement and media attention. Eventually, their relationship culminated in a grand marriage, marking Grace's transition from a celebrated actress to the Princess of Monaco. This new chapter in her life brought both challenges and joys as she embraced her royal duties while still cherishing her artistic roots. The wedding of Grace Kelly to Prince Rainier III was a spectacular event that captured the world's attention. It marked a significant moment in Grace's life, as she transitioned from a celebrated Hollywood actress to a beloved Princess of Monaco. The wedding took place on April 19, 1956, and was filled with grandeur, elegance, and a sense of fairy tale magic. Grace's wedding dress, designed by Helen Rose, became iconic, symbolizing her new role and the dreams of many young women. The ceremony was broadcasted globally, showcasing not only the beauty of the event, but also the charm of the couple. However, behind the glamorous facade, Grace faced numerous challenges in her new royal life. While she was seen as a dedicated and graceful princess, the reality was more complex. Her relationship with Prince Rainier III was often described as controlling and volatile. This dynamic led to feelings of isolation for Grace, who found it difficult to adapt to the strict protocols and expectations of royal life. The pressures of her new role, combined with the demands of her husband, contributed to her growing disillusionment. Despite her public image, Grace struggled with the realities of her situation, navigating the complexities of her marriage while trying to maintain her identity. Grace Kelly faced significant struggles as she navigated her royal duties after marrying Prince Rainier of Monaco. Her desire to return to acting was often stifled by the responsibilities that came with her new title. Prince Rainier was opposed to her returning to the film industry, which created internal conflicts for Grace. She longed for independence and the creative freedom that acting provided. This tension in her marriage highlighted the power dynamics at play, as Grace found herself torn between her royal obligations and her passion for acting. An offer to star in Alfred Hitchcock's film Marnie reignited her hopes of returning to the screen. The prospect of working with such a renowned director was thrilling for her, yet the reality of her situation loomed large. Prince Rainier's firm stance against her acting career forced her to reject the role, deepening her feelings of frustration and confinement. This conflict between her personal desires and her marital commitments left Grace in a state of longing as she grappled with the sacrifices she had made for love and duty. The film Grace of Monaco delves into the life of Grace Kelly, highlighting her struggles and her yearning for freedom. It presents a narrative that focuses on her challenges as a princess and the pressures that come with royal life. However, the portrayal of her life and marriage has faced significant criticism. Many viewers and critics argue that the film glamorizes certain events while glossing over more complex realities. One of the most contentious aspects is the omission of details regarding Prince Rainier's alleged infidelity. This aspect of their marriage is crucial to understanding the dynamics between Grace and Rainier, yet it is largely absent from the film's narrative. By not addressing these issues, the film risks presenting an overly romanticized version of their relationship, which may mislead audiences about the true nature of Grace's experiences. The desire for freedom that Grace embodies is a central theme, but the film's selective storytelling raises questions about the authenticity of its representation of her life. The balance between the glamorous image of royalty and the personal struggles faced by individuals in such positions is a delicate one, and Grace of Monaco may not fully capture that complexity. The film's approach to Grace's story invites viewers to reflect on the challenges of living in the public eye, while also navigating personal desires and disappointments. A recent documentary has shed light on the financial struggles faced by Grace Kelly at the time of her death. Despite her status as a beloved actress and a princess, the reality of her financial situation was quite different from the glamorous image many held. It was revealed that she had only $10,000 in her bank account. This amount is surprisingly low for someone who had enjoyed a successful career in Hollywood and had married Prince Rainier III of Monaco. The documentary also highlighted that she owned a small cottage in Ireland, which further challenges the public's perception of her lavish lifestyle. Many fans remember her as the epitome of elegance and wealth, but this new information paints a more complex picture of her life. It suggests that, like many, she faced financial difficulties that were hidden behind the glitz and glamour. This revelation invites a deeper understanding of Grace Kelly, showing that even those who seem to have it all can encounter hardships. The contrast between her public persona and her private reality is striking, leaving many to reconsider what they thought they knew about her life. Choosing to marry Prince Rainier III of Monaco was a pivotal moment in Grace Kelly's life, marked by profound sacrifices. She was a celebrated actress, known for her beauty and talent, with a flourishing career in Hollywood. However, this decision meant stepping away from the spotlight that had brought her fame and financial independence. Grace had to leave behind the roles that defined her, including iconic performances in films like Rear Window and To Catch a Thief. The allure of royal life came with its own set of challenges, as she had to adapt to the strict protocols and expectations of being a princess. Her marriage also meant relinquishing her personal freedom. Grace became a symbol of elegance and grace, but this came at a cost. She had to navigate the complexities of royal duties, which often overshadowed her previous identity as an actress. The transition was not just about changing careers, it involved a complete lifestyle overhaul. Questions arose about the true cost of her royal lifestyle, as she traded her autonomy for a life filled with public scrutiny and responsibility. Grace Kelly's sacrifices highlight the complexities of love and duty, revealing the often unseen struggles behind the glamorous facade of royalty. Grace Kelly's legacy extends far beyond her remarkable acting career. She is remembered not only for her iconic roles in classic films, but also for her significant influence on cinema, fashion, and philanthropy. Her style set trends that are still admired today, and her elegance continues to inspire designers and fashion enthusiasts around the world. Various exhibitions and tributes celebrate her life and contributions, with landmarks named in her honor, ensuring that her memory endures. The impact of her work is felt in the film industry, where she is often cited as a role model for aspiring actresses. In contrast, the Grimaldi royal family, into which Grace married, is often associated with a rumored curse. This curse is said to stem from a history filled with scandals, betrayals, and tragedies. Grace's marriage to Prince Rainier III was not without its challenges, and her untimely death in a car accident only added to the family's mystique. The combination of her glamorous life and the dark tales surrounding the Grimaldi family creates a complex narrative that continues to fascinate people. The intertwining of her legacy with the family's troubled history leaves a lasting impression on those who study her life and the royal family saga. On September 14, 1982, Grace Kelly tragically died in a car accident that has since been surrounded by mystery and speculation. The circumstances of her death have led to various theories and controversies, capturing the public's imagination and concern. Grace, once a celebrated actress, had made significant personal sacrifices for her marriage to Prince Rainier III of Monaco. To solidify their union, she paid a dowry of $2 million, a substantial amount that drained her savings and inheritance. This financial commitment highlights the lengths she went to embrace her royal role, leaving behind her successful acting career and the life she had known in Hollywood. The decision to marry into royalty came with its own set of challenges, and Grace's sacrifices were not just financial but also personal, as she navigated the complexities of royal life. Her untimely death only adds to the tragic narrative of a woman who gave up so much for love and duty. Grace Kelly's life, marked by love, loss, and sacrifice, continues to captivate and inspire, offering valuable lessons about the realities of fame and the complexities of personal sacrifice. Her journey from a successful actress in Hollywood to the Princess of Monaco is a story that resonates with many. It highlights the challenges of balancing personal desires with public expectations. Grace's decision to leave her acting career for royal duties reflects a profound commitment to her family and her new role, showcasing the sacrifices often made in the pursuit of love and duty. In addition to her compelling life story, Grace Kelly remains a fashion icon. Her style and elegance have left a lasting impact on the fashion world, influencing designers and celebrities alike. Known for her timeless looks, she often wore classic silhouettes that emphasize sophistication and grace. Her wardrobe has been celebrated in exhibitions and fashion shows around the world, showcasing her influence on modern fashion. Designers frequently draw inspiration from her iconic outfits, and her legacy continues to inspire new generations. The combination of her personal narrative and her fashion sense creates a powerful legacy that endures in popular culture. Before marrying Prince Rainier III, Grace Kelly had a series of relationships that painted a more complex picture of her personality. While she was often seen as the epitome of grace and elegance, her romantic life revealed a different side. Grace was known to have dated several prominent figures in Hollywood, including actors and directors. These relationships were not always straightforward, as they often involved manipulation and strategic choices that challenged her saintly public image. Her charm and beauty captivated many, but behind the scenes, she navigated her relationships with a keen sense of ambition. Some of her romances were marked by a desire for fame and success, leading her to make choices that would benefit her career. This aspect of her life was often overshadowed by her later role as a princess, where she was celebrated for her poise and charity work. However, the earlier chapters of her life reveal a woman who was not just a passive figure, but someone who actively shaped her destiny through her relationships. These hidden dynamics in Grace Kelly's life add depth to her story, showing that she was more than just a fairy tale princess. They highlight the complexities of her character and the choices she made before stepping into her royal role. The contrast between her public persona and private life invites a deeper understanding of who she was as a person, beyond the glamorous image that the world